Today, let's look at the hallmarks of setting up your very own brand, and in the process, I'm also going to do a Jumping Fox journal review. Hey y'all, welcome to Dots and Beyond. If you are new here, my name is Beth, and this little journal is my brand journal for Dots and Beyond. When I started this project, I did want to make sure I kept things consistent. So here in this Jumping Fox journal is where I record my vision, my mission, my brand standards for Dots and Beyond, and we are going to take a peek at that now. First off, let's look at this journal. Again, this journal is from Jumping Fox Designs. It is an A5 hardcover Cadet blue linen. It has 120 GSM off-white pages. There are 140 of those pages and they are numbered. It does come with a nameplate, an index, 2 bookmarks, and a back pocket as well. Here on the nameplate, I have put my Instagram handle in case this ever needs to be returned to me. And then in the back cover, they also have their website as well as a QR code and the back pocket in case you want to purchase any additional things from Jumping Fox Designs. I picked this up off of Amazon for less than $15 because I definitely wanted something on the smaller side. And here in the back, I've done a very simple pen test. This journal is meant to be very utilitarian and minimal, and so I have done a test of an Amazon dual brush tip pen, a Tombow dual brush tip pen, a Crayola super tip, and then a Sakura Micron in .05, a Sakura Pen Touch Gold, which did shadow through just a little bit on the back, a Uniball Signo Gold pen, and then a Papermate Flare because I do default sometimes to a Papermate Flare. But now let's flip back to the beginning and see how I have used this journal to establish my brand for Dots and Beyond. Like many journals, I did glue the first 2 pages together so that it would lay flat, but then here is the 2-page index. I don't use an index in my personal journal very often, but I am using it here so that I know what pages have what content. And then I just pasted on sticker paper a version of my Dots and Beyond logo right here in the front. And then what follows are some of the standards I have set for myself as well as some goals and future plans. On this page we have the vision, mission, and history of Dots and Beyond. The vision is sort of your emotional splash to get people's attention. My vision for Dots and Beyond is to inspire productivity through creativity. The mission would then be the nuts and bolts of the brand, and Dots and Beyond for me is a multi-channel creative social media endeavor that increases individual productivity through self-curated planner and journaling solutions. And of course, at this time, Dots and Beyond is a passion project. And then on the right for the history, I often say that I was an avid digitalist and I believed technology offered the best in both personal planning and project management solutions, and obviously I have changed my tune when it comes to that statement. Flipping over to my brand standards, these are the fonts and the colors that I use with Dots and Beyond. So in the logo that I created, you do see both the font Scriptina Regular as well as the font for Walkway, and then that main blue color and its hex code, as well as some complementary colors to go along with that particular blue that I am using in my brand logo. And just because Dots and Beyond is a passion project does not mean that I do not have any goals for my project. So here on the right are both some short-term and long-term goals. Short-term, reach 100 subscribers so that I can have a custom URL on YouTube. Turn my natural cursive into a lettering style because I do love my natural handwriting. I need to revamp my blog and start posting alongside with my videos. And I also need to add in the project planning element. Long-term goals, of course, YouTube monetization, partnerships, and at least 10,000 subscribers at some point in time. Here are the channels that I'm using to distribute content: Instagram, YouTube, my website at dotsandbeyond.com, as well as Pinterest. I have not yet added in a Facebook group page, but I think that might be coming soon. And then on the bottom of the page are some regular hashtags for bullet journal content, as well as a couple of very specific Dots and Beyond hashtags, like my Fierce Fictional Female hashtag that I'm using to track that particular series I'm doing in my personal journal. And then of course, for consistency, I do need a posting schedule, and so that is here on the right for all of the different channels as to what my goal posting schedule would look like. On this next page is a list of creators from whom I draw inspiration. Obviously, this is not an exhaustive list. My subscriptions and follows on YouTube and Instagram are much lengthier than this, but these are some of the ones that I default to on a regular basis. And then on the right, I have started a wish list of things that I would like to have so that I can improve the quality of the content and the type of content that I am bringing to you across all platforms. Flipping over, this is where my content checklists live. I have YouTube, Instagram, and blog checklists just to make sure that I hit all of the high points and get those marketed correctly. Some of these have changed. I also keep them in Notion as well, which is where I do most of my content creating and tracking. And then on the right, I have also created a small list of skills to learn. I definitely need to expand this list, but currently what is on that is calligraphy, some editing tips, specifically iPhone photography, and then drawing people. Again, if you've been following my Fierce Fictional Female Challenge in my personal bullet journal, I definitely need to brush up on how to sketch and draw people. On the next page, I do have an aspirational partner wish list. I have redacted that information for this video because it is definitely sort of the high-reaching, these are the people or companies that I want to work with page. And then currently last is my master supply list. This is just those favorites that I use time and time again: pens, markers, pencils, and accessories. And then the rest of this book I am going to use to brainstorm series that I want to do on both blog, Instagram, or YouTube, different types of content, how I want to bring in project planning to my channel and my content, lots of different things that I have space to just brainstorm. Even though I do keep a bullet journal, I wanted a place where I could then migrate some of those ideas that landed in brain dumps or whatnot into a central location, and so that is why I set up this small journal in order to do that. And of course, now that you've seen the content, we can flip back and look at this index again and see where everything is laid out so that I know where to find it in the future. And then of course, this is also a small review of the Jumping Fox journal. I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it definitely did exactly what I needed it to do. I didn't want it to have a heavy paper. I wanted it to be thin and on the small side. The one thing that I do wish is that the pages were a brighter white, and so that is why I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars instead of 5 stars. And again, the journal is one of the most economical on the market. I did pick it up on Amazon for less than $15. And that is it. That is my quick video for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed, I hope you'll take the time to do that down below. You can also find Dots and Beyond on Instagram, Pinterest, and at dotsandbeyond.com. Have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye. Here are a couple more videos I think you might enjoy.